Okay, good afternoon, chat. Good afternoon, good evening, chat. How are we doing today? How are we doing today? So, today we're going to do another cozy little game. Nice little cozy game. And we're going to be playing a little game called Megaquarium. This was one of the first games I ever got on PC. I'm very late to the game, obviously. But yeah, figured I'd show it to you. It's nice and cozy, so I'm gonna curl up, have a relax, or just have it on in the background. More than welcome to. But we're going to play through the whole campaign, so we'll start with Sunnyside. And let me know if it's too loud for anyone. Let me know if it's too loud. And we can go for it. So hover over the info button. Pan camera, orbit camera, and zoom camera. And return to home, which is H. There we go. Okay. Build 2 basic tanks. Okay. Ooh. Get locked horses. Oh well. Well, we need 2 basic tanks. So we may as well. 2 basic tanks. Attach a basic filter. There we go. 1 basic filter. And a basic heater. There we go. Add some azure demoiselles to each tank. Okay. There we go. I'll add 1 to each tank. Add some decorations to each tank. There we go. We'll put a sea lettuce in there, and we'll put some small rocks in there. Build an orange pellet dispenser. Okay. That we can do. And we will also build a tool station. Boop. Hire an aquarist. That is done. I gotta remember how I do this. Oh, it's here. There we go. There we go. So we've got feeding. You know what? We'll hire both. We'll hire both of them. And we'll say, you focus on feeding, you focus on fixing. There we go. Now, we are going to put some walls down. We are going to make it pretty. So I'm going to put some walls down so guests can't see the behind-the-scenes stuff. And we will put down... We haven't got doors yet. We haven't got doors yet, so... In that case, we will just move them and do that. Okay. That will work. We'll then press move. Then we need to... Oop, thank you. Move the aquarists. Can I grab you, please? Thank you. Move the aquarists to behind the scenes. We're locking them in. We are locking them in. Okay. Are going to remove you and put you in there. And because we can, we're going to fill the tank. We are going to fill the tank with them. There we go. Azure Dotty Orchid Dotty back. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're locking them in. Hi Viking, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Make the game go a little bit faster. There we go. Orchid Dotty back. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to fill up this tank with the Dotty backs. There we go. Hey, very nice. How are you finding it? How are you finding it? We're going to put this sea lettuce in both of these tanks, actually. And we're going to put some rocks down as well. Because why not? Why not? We may as well. We haven't got any amenities or anything yet, so we can't do anything. Oh, expand the floor space. Okay. What was the hotkey for that? Oh. Well, may as well. We'll do that. There we go. Okay. Yep, we know we can move things. There we go. Half and half Chromus. Excellent. Okay, so these have a size of 3. Ooh! Good luck, good luck. That's an early game one, isn't it? That's a very early game one. Okay, so we're going to build another small tank. And we're going to build that. I'm going to build that just there. And we're going to give it a size of 8. No, we'll give it a size 12. We'll give it a size 12. We'll give it a size 12. We'll then grab our 4 fish, and we will satisfy its needs. So it is that. We need to move that somewhere else. We're going to put that there. And then we are going to put in a heater. Put it in a heater just there. Boom, boom, boom. Excellent. Well, we've already got the required stuff. So we should be good. There we go. And we will speed up the game. There we go. We rank up. Perfect. Love to see it. King Demoiselle's staff doors. That is what we're after. The staff doors is what we're after, because we can now delete those, and we can put the staff doors in. And that means the staff can just go straight through, and it makes it so much easier. So much easier. Okay. The Combi Mini does 16 and 18. Okay, so it's the exact same. Huh. Exact same. But what's the price difference? Ooh, it's a lot more expensive though. Okay, a lot more expensive. But that's fine. So we're just waiting on the King Demoiselle to be unlocked now. We should probably put some stuff in this one. Oh, there we go. King Demoiselle is a wimp, meaning it cannot be housed with bullies. Okay. So we get a new tank in. Yes, we could put it in a tank with everything else, but we're just going to fill the tank. We're just going to fill the tank at this point. And we're going to get rid of all of the heaters. Controversial, yes, I know. But we have the money. And I'm going to move that to there, and that to there. That needs to stay there, and we're going to put another Combi Mini just there. Boom, boom, boom. And we're going to put a load of sea grapes in there. Some sea grapes and some small rocks. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Arabian blue-lined dotty back. That one cannot be housed with wimps. It's a bully. Okay. And our Aquarist is doing their job and doing it very, very well indeed, which is excellent to see. And there's the dotty back. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to pause that. And what we're going to do is we're going to press R, we're going to expand that out. Then going to open up those 3, and we're going to create a basic tank in there. We're then going to get our blue-lined dotty back. That's the one species we don't have. And we're going to put 3 in there. We are then going to grab a Combi Mini. We'll attach that to this tank. And boom, 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 we are done. And what we will do is we will go like that, just to block off that little section so no one can actually see what's happening. And the yellow tank, okay. For this one, we're going to need a bigger tank. So we may have to move that one. We may have to end up moving that one. This one, we're going to put another cave in. That one requires other things. Excellent. So we're going to put a cave in, and we're going to put a load of sea lettuce in. There we go. Okay. Now, we need to expand out. So if we do that should work. We will then move that to just there. Then pick up that tank and put it there. Excellent. can then press X on that. And we'll just get rid of all of these. We may as well. Actually, you know what? We'll cover them up. We'll cover those sides up. Actually, better idea. We'll do that. There we go. And we'll just do the same on this side and just cover up that last little section. Just to make it so no one can actually see anything. Now, the blue tank, I'm pretty sure, was size 5. It is size 5. So, what is the biggest size tank we can make? The biggest size tank we can make is a 50, an 18. So, that is the size tank we're going to make. We are going to make a size 18 tank. That gives us a few different things we can do in here. Just open that up and move them back. And unfortunately, that does work. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we could fit 3 of these in there. 3 blue tanks. We do need green food, so we'll put green. You like fish? Play some more fish. Hi, Skies. How you doing? Good to see ya. Good to see you. Yeah, we will get more fish down. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We are going to need to put in another one of them, just so they have access to that, because the Combi Mini ain't gonna cut it too much longer. And we're gonna put in a load of sea grapes. So we put the sea grapes in, and we're gonna put in some sea lettuce. These guys like their greenery, so we're gonna give them as much greenery as we can. Perfect. Okay. Black bar soldier fish. They don't like lights, and they need caves. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah. It's a nice little cozy game, this. I like it. I really like this game. Okay. So, these are worth 4, so we can get away with having a 12 tank in here. We can get away with a 12 tank. Yeah. Vicious mockery. Vicious mockery for fish. Okay. I've got to remember what that does. I've got to remember what that does. Give me 2 seconds. I've got to remember what that does. Here we go. Here we go. Do you feel? I feel very viciously mocked. I feel very viciously mocked. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Vicious mockery. What does it do? What does it do? Roast the gameplay. Roast the gameplay. Okay. Well, there's obviously not enough fish. There's just not enough fish. There's not enough fish. This aquarium has far too few fish. Far too few fish. We need to change that. We need to change that now. This needs to be changed. 100% needs to be changed. We're going to cover that up. There we go. And we're going to add in the black bar soldier fish. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And I'm pretty sure these need 3 caves. Thankfully, that counts as 3 caves. Benches. Excellent. Fish is... That's a terrible joke, and I love it. That is a terrible joke, and I love it. I approve. I approve of your joke. It is very humorous. That is a very humorous joke. Congratulations. Congratulations. Vicious mockery. God damn. Well, I have been viciously mocked. I have been viciously mocked. I see how it is. I see how it is. Oh, I need to add a 3rd bench. Haha. There we go. 3rd bench acquired. Okay. Well, we just have to wait for that timer to. Yeah. Yeah, there's no limit on the redemptions. There's no limit on redemptions. Uh-oh. Oh no, Mind Sliver. Oh no, Mind Sliver. Oh no. What was Mind Sliver again? For 1 minute, only 5 words per sentence. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me start a timer. Timer is about to start. Timer has started right now. We have broken equipment. Uh-oh. Does uh-oh count as 1? That is not very good. It should be a word. God damn it. I fail. But we have completed level. My favorite fish? Epaulet shark. That is a minute. That is a minute. I am unmind slivered. I am unmind slivered. But yes, epaulet shark is amazing. I love them. Yep, that was a minute. That was a minute. Okay, let's move on to... Okay, I will go again. Blue shark is very cool. They have such big eyes. I forgot to start timer. Okay, I will give that. This aquarium is very empty. It is difficult. 5 words. It really does need fish. We can get an eel! Chat! We can get eel! It can't be housed crustaceans. That's a second minute. That's a second minute. I gave you extra on that. I gave you extra on that. Okay, what have we got? What have we got here? We got half and half chromis. Okay. Corner tank with 2 yellow tangs. And Arabian dottybacks in there. Eels are a fish. Eels are fish. But that just begs the question, what is a fish? So I've got to get all my words in now. I see how it is. I see how it is. I've got to get all my words in now. Just gonna grab them. Put them in there. Because we can put the eel in there. It grows up to be size 9. So that means we have size 6 left. So we can put in 2 of these grammars. We can put 2 of these grammars in there. And that'll be fine. We're gonna need... Ooh, we're gonna need a red pellet machine. Which is mussels. So we can put mussels in there. These wall tanks are really nice. We are all fish. True, we are all fish. We are effectively all fish. This is very true. This is very, very true. Okay, let's do that. Yes, I know you can't access that. Technically, you can access that. Oh. interesting. There's nothing in that one, so I'm going to remove that one. And I'm going to put that one there. There we go. Okay, that brings that out. And we're going to put the barrels. We're actually going to put them in the tank. Explain to your viewers how we are all fish. Okay, so fish are a construct. Fish are a construct, chat. So we all evolved from fish. And because of that, we are all fish. It's just how it works. It is how it works. We are all fish because we evolved from fish. So the first fish basically just decided, hey, well, let's go live on land. Put that uni. True. I have to put the uni degree to work. I have to put the uni degree to work. It's the only thing I can do. It's the only thing I can do. This is your job, explain in better detail. Ha! You just want me to go in depth about paleontology. You just want me to do paleontology stuff. Don't think you can pull a fast one on me. Okay. So, basically what happened was we had... Hi Maxie, good to see ya. Good to see ya. And I'm not stinky, I'll have you know I showered. I showered. Yes, Tiktaalik was one of them. Tiktaalik was one of them. Tiktaalik was one of the first amphibians that first evolved. So what it all started with was... Ooh, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry, chat. It all started with the fish. They got... they developed extra musculature in their fins, and they basically started to crawl up on land because it was A, away from predators, but B, it opened up a new food source. And from there, that kept developing until you got the amphibians. But having said that, there are still lobe-finned fish that didn't go all the way. The coelacanth, which is a living fossil, is one of the ones which actually stayed. That stayed, it's still a lobe-finned fish. It's like the lungfish as well, I'm pretty sure, a lobe-finned fish. Really, really fleshy, muscular. Tell us about the lungfish. Okay, so lungfish they're a group of fish which live in predominantly fresh water. And what they can do is they have developed primitive lungs so they can breathe air and not actually worry about being submerged in water. There is one in Australia, actually. There's a species in Australia called the Australian lungfish. I was going to get a few more of these to bulk out the tanks. Real quick. Pretty sure that tank's fine. Yeah, that tank's fine. Okay. But yes, there's one in Australia, and it lives in like muddied regions, and it will basically wrap itself in a cocoon, which contains moisture to keep it dry, because fish and amphibians, they all need moisture to actually survive. That adaptation to survive on dry land without moisture came with the reptiles. So that's how the reptiles came to be. Right, let's put a power filter on this one, and let's put some sea grapes and stuff in here. How many extinct lungfish teeth do you have? I don't have any. I do not have any extinct lungfish teeth. I haven't got any animal teeth. That's a lie, I've got shark teeth. But yes, it is very much a skill issue. Very much a skill issue. Okay. We need a tool station. We haven't got one of them yet. Okay. So tool station is there. We need staff. Okay, what do we got? We have you, who's good for both. Claire. Romeo is good for fixing things. And Isla is good for Feeding. Okay, so we'll get Isla and we'll get Romeo. We'll get Isla and we'll get Romeo, and we'll have them just focus on fixing and feeding. That's a good bet, and we press open. Aha. Power combi is always good. Yep. Tank walls is good. Okay, here we go. We have to build tanks. We have to build tanks. You worked with some lungfish teeth from Lake Calabona only a couple of months ago. I am actually. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll give you that. I will give you that. That's pretty good. I am highly jealous of that. Highly jealous of that. Why did you say bad? Oh, because there's nothing in that tank. There's nothing in that tank. That's why. Oh, now we can add things. There we go. Now we can add things. Okay, so we actually have more fish now. Excellent. We have more fish. So we're going to need a corner tank, actually. We're going to do a corner tank. We're going to do a long corner tank, just to move everything over. So we do that there, that's down there, and that to there. Thankfully, nothing can get in. And we're going to do that, and we're going to do that. Excellent. Unfortunately, that blocks that. Oops, I got rid of that. Oh, well, that's fine. Chat, there is an ad break starting shortly. I will let you know when that starts. And I will bring you back in when it is over. But yes, we're just going to fill out these tanks. We're going to fill out these tanks. Okay. So we need to earn a few bits. I mean, there is a way to make them go away. There is a way to make them go away. I'm not going to say it because I don't do self-promotion. I will advertise that I'm streaming, but I won't do self-promotion. That's all I'm saying. Also, that 5 minutes has been and gone, guys. That 5 minutes has been and gone. Highly disappointed. Highly disappointed. Okay, we are missing one of them. I have to tell us hi. How? You're gonna make me say it, aren't you? You're gonna make me say it. You're gonna make me say it. It's a typical case of say the line, Bart. Well, here's to chat. Have a subscribe and you won't get ads. There you go. There you go. I did the thing. I did the thing. I did the thing. I said the thing. Chat, I said the thing. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. Okay, so we've got to earn a certain number of prestige. So that's fine. We're just going to work on that while the ads go through. We are going to work on that while the ads go through. We're already nearly halfway, which is good. And what fish haven't we put in yet? We haven't put any dotty bags in. Okay, so let's put some dotty bags in. Let's put some dotty bags in. Okay. We're going to pause the game. And we're going to move all of this out. And what we're going to do... Yeah, we're just going to expand out a couple of blocks that way. Yes. Then going to go like that. And we're going to get a corner tank, actually. And we're going to do that. Perfect. And we're going to add in... we're going to fill the tank, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let's fill the tank with... the King Demoiselles. Actually... You know, we'll go 3 of each. We'll go 3 of each. There we go. 3 of each. Perfect. And then we can go... Move that one to there, move that there, move that there, and we'll just put these down here for the time being. Okay. And we do need the power computer stuff. There we go. And we need to put in some more plants. And rocks. And there's no decorations. And we have all the fish. All the fish are currently in the aquarium. Okay. That is good. We are good. Okay, perfect. Lots of things are breaking, though. Lots of things are breaking. We got this, though. We have this. Yee. Hello? Oh, there's no toolkit. There's no tool station. Uh-oh. There you go. Why are you not repairing that? Idle? Idle? Oh, now it's saying there's no route. Now it's saying there's no route. Ah, of course. There we go. There we go. And we got the coral grouper. We got the coral grouper. Excellent. And there's our 160. Excellent. There we go. And we got pumps. We got pumps and we got the lagoon tank. Why did you give... Oh, there's no... I've not put benches in, chat. I've not put benches in. Oh. That is most unsatisfying. I forgot to put benches in. Where can I put another bench? Where can I put another bench? You know what? I'll put another bench there for now. There we go. Okay. So, we're going to have a lagoon tank, and then we're going to have the lagoon tank situated right in here. Yes, I like that. I like that, and because we can, we're going for a max size lagoon tank. We're going for a max size lagoon tank, and we're going to make it... So the plecos are in an expansion. So this game has a freshwater expansion, and it does have plecos. There are plecos missing. So don't worry, there are plecos. There are plecos. They are just not in this campaign at the moment. I have it. I have it. It's just not... I've not got it on this one yet. We haven't reached that stage yet. We haven't reached that stage yet. Okay. So, we need... Just open that space up a little bit so we can put in our pumps. Which we need to research. Ah. That's not good. Meringue is watching. Please tell us about the evolution of plecos with your degree. That's difficult. That is very, very difficult. I will say, freshwater stuff is not my speciality. Freshwater stuff is not my speciality. I focus more on marine stuff. However, I will give it a go. I will give it a go. So, plecos were all... I'm racking my brain at the moment trying to figure this out. Lots of stuff for that. Okay. I'm gonna have to have a think about this. I'm gonna have to have a think about this. Okay, so anything size 3 or lower. Very educational channel. Okay, I'm trying. So, they are predominantly algae eaters. So, they've not got traditional teeth. They've not got the sharp teeth for biting, like predatory fish have. And they've not got the... a few of the other fish have got no teeth whatsoever. They just open the jaws and suck it in. Basically, these things have developed a kind of like a suction cup mouth, and inside there's lots of little grinding teeth, so they can basically just scrape away all the algae off the surface they're clinging to. There's actually a couple of species in I think it's Southeast Asia, that live predominantly on waterfalls, and they just stick onto the waterfall and eat all the moss and algae and stuff that's growing on the waterfall. And because they got that little suction cup, the sheer flow and force of the water doesn't knock them off. Which I think is pretty cool. Okay. We're going to go for... No, we can't have two coral groupers. Because these guys don't like being housed with other coral groupers. Do you think that's in South America? I mean, as I said, I predominantly study saltwater stuff. So it may be South America. It may indeed be South America. Okay, we're going to put I reckon we're going to put some more tangs in here. So, coral grouper will grow up to be size 9, okay? That's fine. We'll put a trio of these in. And we'll put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the yellow tangs. Yes, I like that. Need to put in lots of the driftwood. There we go. Perfect. And now we need to put in more of the greenery, which we're just going to snake over the tank. We're just going to snake that around the tank. Perfect. There we go. And we're going to put a few small rocks in there, because the rocks help out with... we need to have a look at that. We need to get rid of that rock. We need to get rid of that rock. We're going to put it in there. Let's put it in there. Okay. Put it there. Explain in evolutionary terms why meringue likes to hide in the barrel. I'm not going to ignore it, though. It's a genuine question. So, it's more a case of hiding. It's hiding from potential predators. It's a nice, safe space where they can feel secure, and they don't have to worry about being eaten, because freshwater fish, they're usually in shallower waters, so they've got to deal with mammals that can swim. They'll hunt them. Birds will go for them. Bigger fish will go for them. So basically anywhere that they can actually hide away is good for them. Anywhere that they can hide is good. And I am going to grab another aquarist. I am going to hire another aquarist. And they're going to prioritize feeding, but they can fix as well. Okay. Now, I can't get anything else, so that should be fine. Perfect. That's good. I mean, that too. Fish are quite smart. Fish are quite smart indeed. You gotta give them a bit of credit. You gotta give them credit where credit is due. What is the evolutionary advantage of being a fish? Well, fish started it all. Where have I got other royal grounds? Where have I put other royal grounds? There. And there. Okay. The fish has no prey instincts. I mean, captive bred ones don't really have... Oh, fish are better than bugs. 100% fish are better than bugs. 100%. Okay. And I will not be... Then why are there so many beetles? I mean, it's a good design. I will give them that. Beetles are a good design. But fish are better. I mean, if you think about it, fish and, well, arthropods evolved first, and that's what insects and beetles are. And fish evolved differently. They evolved the internal skeleton. If beetles are so good, why didn't beetles become humans? Because they didn't have the structure. There are only two types of animals, fish and bug. True, true. Very true. You have one skeleton on the inside and skeleton on the outside. So, going back to if beetles are so good, why didn't beetles become humans? Simply, it's to do with the skeleton. If you have the external skeleton, like insects do, you are limited on size. And oxygen consumption. Because they've not got true lungs, they just absorb the oxygen. Which is why, back in the Carboniferous period, when oxygen was so much higher, the insects and stuff were able to get so big. But oxygen levels have never gone that high since, so insects have had to just remain small. Too many legs. Too many legs to become human. That is my answer, that is what I'm sticking with. Too many legs. Arthropleura started with too many legs. Outdated information. Which bit is outdated information? Which bit is outdated information? I'm curious now. You're going to educate me. Hey, the eel has grown up. Look at the little eel. Look at him. Oxygen levels are outdated information. Are they? Are they? Okay. So, what were the oxygen levels in the Carboniferous period? What were they? I eagerly await your response. Okay. Hey, the coral grouper grew up. Okay, like what? Like what? What were these large invertebrates? You are not an invertebrate. That I know of. Yes, I want scientific proof, goddammit. We're scientists here. Show me them papers. Show me the papers. Okay. So we've nearly got the pump, meaning we can nearly get this one done. Okay. There we go. We have the pump. Finally, we have the pump. So now we can get the basic pump and put that attached to there. We're then going to sell all of that, and we're going to get the combis. We are going to get the combi heaters because they are fun. Combi heaters are fun, and we can put down 2 of them, and we can get down another power filter, and boom, 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 we are good. Now I'm going to pull it out one more, I think. Can we do that? We can. Not advisable though. Actually, moving it like that's perfect. That's perfect, because now we can move that to there, that to there. Okay, perfect. And we're going to move this bench over here. Perfect. Literally have to write a citation for me. Excellent. I look forward to hearing your citation. There we go. Ooh, we got drinks. Okay. We have unlocked drinks. So where are we going to put drinks? Well... So what we can do... What we, interestingly enough, can do... is... put a drink in fish tank. I don't know if we can, actually. No, we can't. It says invalid placement location. I'm trying. I'm trying. But it is not letting me. It is not letting me, unfortunately. I think we're going to kick this guy off the bench. Yeah, we're going to kick this guy off the bench and move the bench to be in the middle. Kind of. Yeah, we're going to put the bench there. And we're going to have the fizzy drinks just there. There we go. Oh, we're going to have 3 of them. Okay. 3 vending machines. Well, 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. There we go. And we rank up. Excellent. Clearly there's a bug in this game about fish. This is a game about fish. There are no bugs in it. There are no bugs in this. Okay. Lots more fish. Lots more fish. Excellent. Let's get the rabbit fish. Actually, ooh. We're gonna go for the squirrel fish, actually. We're gonna get the squirrel fish because then that'll boost up our chance of getting that. Get the ones with the horn. Okay. Longhorn cowfish. Here we go. He's on the move. The longhorn cowfish being worked on. And we will build this in another lagoon tank, I think. So what we'll do is we will open up the space for another lagoon tank. Just there. And we will open up that area back there. Excellent. I like that. I like that, I like that, I like that. Interested in some decorations? Yes. I will take that. So we have decorations now. Excellent. Okay, this is a little side mission. Okay, I like it, I like it. Not in aquarium. Flame angelfish. Okay. Okay. We'll put that in the big tank with the cowfish. We'll put the flame angel. Ha. Aha. We need to put broom down. Okay, broom stand. Going there. And because we need to make sure someone is cleaning. You can prioritize fixing, but you're going to clean as well. And we're going to put bins down. Here we go. 1 bin there. Another bin just there. And another bin just there. Excellent. That should cover everything. Here we go. Here we go. Our man has got the clean. Excellent. And we have nearly gotten the longhorn cowfish. That is nearly there, chap. Nearly there. Okay. Nearly done. 1 cowfish. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Cannot be housed with wimps. Well, with bullies. Okay. Now we'll go for the squirrelfish. Okay. And what we will do is we will put down another big lagoon tank. Excellent. If it's easier, just send me a DM. Just send me a DM with them, and I'll have a look at them. If it is easier. Which I think it will be. I think it will be. Okay. Not in aquarium. So we're going to have... No, not... I'm done writing papers. I am done writing papers. It ain't happening. Are there any bullies in here? No. Perfect. Okay, we're going to put another flame angel in here. Boom, boom, boom. Excellent. And now we're going to get a pump. And we're going to pump into that one. Pump into that tank. And boom, boom, boom. And a boom. There we go. We're going to get rid of that now. And we're going to just build that over. Excellent. Now we want kelp in here. Let's go. We can get kelp in here. Hell yeah. Kelp is good. Honestly, chat, kelp is one of the fastest growing things on Earth. And it is so cool. It is so cool. The amount of species that live in kelp, so good. And they have such a problem. Kelp has such a problem, unfortunately, because there's that much going on. I mean, the classic example with kelp is the giant kelp forests of the Northwest Pacific. Yeah. You're partial to seagrass yourself? I mean, that's fair. Seagrass is very interesting. Seagrass is very interesting. I've done a lot of stuff around seagrass over here. Mainly about the restoration of it. But still, really interesting. Tastes pretty good. See, I've never tried seagrass. I know you can eat it, but I have never personally tried it. Unfortunately, the researchers... we can just take the job... No, we need to finish this. We need to finish this side quest. We gotta finish this side quest. We can only carry one object at a time. Well. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Ooh, we have decoration now. Well, we can put that decoration to use in the next map. 90% of your diet. That's pretty impressive, actually. That's pretty... your dugong fiance. Ah, dear. Okay. We're going to go to Elmshorn for the next one. So, let's do it. So we have finished this level. Job in Elmshorn. Let's go. Okay. Short answer. Mid-Permian oxygen was half as much as it was in Carboniferous, yet evidence of Meganeura and even after tracks have been found in the layer, proving that ecological change was a leading factor to their extinction rather than oxygen levels. Habitat reduction lines up with oxygen reduction, so people draw a conclusion to oxygen rather than climate, but that's just a theory, an evolutionary theory. See, that's interesting. That would line up with the late Permian mass extinction, which wipes out 99.7% of all life. So it may just have been that amount, all of those species just were unlucky. It may just be that those species were unlucky. You're too strong with the Permian extinction. I mean, these guys may say you're old, but you're not that old. You're not old enough to be in the Permian extinction. Permian extinction was... Have you not? Are you denying this claim? Are you denying it? Okay, we're gonna put in some of these butterfly fish. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Stronger than a trilobite. Okay, okay. I will take your word for that. Trilobites are pretty strong. You're 26 and feel 60. It's stronger than me by a mile. True, true. However, do not stay at your age on Twitch. It is a thing with Twitch. Please do not mention your names. It's a Twitch thing. I would say it's a bannable offense, but I'm not banning people yet. Okay, let's put in a few C letters as well. Go. Perfect. I like that. We're then going to grab a basic pump. And we're going to basic pump there. Now, one thing I've learned from this level is you remove that, put that there, that, and you build a staff build. Ooh, you can put arrows in. Well, in that case, let's do that. Let's put an arrow there, and put an arrow there. There we go. That forces them to go down that way. I like that. I like that. 26 trilobites. You're 26 trilobites in the trench coat. I get that reference and I love it. I get that reference and I love it. Congratulations. You and your trilobiteness will not be eaten this day. We shall not consume the trilobites today. I'm just going to move all of them over. Boom, boom, boom. And yes, I like that. I like that. Yes, yes, that's good. I like that. Do I like that, actually? Yeah, I do. I do like that. I do like that. Okay, now where are we going to put the food? We're going to put the food. Because ideally, we want all the food to be nearby. We could put the this is a toughie. This is a tough one. You know what? We're gonna no, we're not gonna extend it. We're not gonna extend it out. But I feel like 60 trilobites. A lot of us is very cramped. True, true. Do you think trilobites could have been a hive mind and that's why they were so successful? I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think so. But then again, we don't know what their brains were like. We do not know what their brains were like. They could have been. They could well have been. We just don't know. Okay. So I'm going to put in mussels there. You know what? We are going to get rid of that. We are going to get rid of that. I'm just going to put a second door there for now. So mussels there. Green pellets there. And we can't put orange pellets there because that gets rid of that. Booger. Booger, booger, booger. What we can do is that. There we go. And they should still be able to get up that. Yes, they can still get up that. Did God send the permanent extinction to punish the trilobites for their sins? Yes. Yes. Yes, they did. Trilobites were too damn powerful. They were too strong. Too powerful, too strong. They could not be contained. Okay, we got the basics going. We need... What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? You know, we're just going to put a staff door there, and it's not going to do anything. Strong affirmative, lower fish sin expert. That's true. That is true. The sins of the fish guide me. The sins of the fish guide me. Ooh, corals. Okay. Okay. Protein skimmer. Okay. Okay, chat, which fish should we get first? Trilobites are bugs. They are arthropods? Yes. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Which fish do we want first? We got the dottyback, the lionfish, the grouper, the coral, or the cowfish. Okay, that's one for the cowfish and one for the grouper. That's not unanimous. I need a unanimous decision. Flip a coin. You want me to flip a coin for it? You want me to flip a coin for it? Okay. Let's flip a coin for it then. You want tails. Okay, you want tails. Okay. Flip a coin. Preparing to flip. Flipping. It's tails. It's tails. It's tails. We go for the grouper. There we go. There we go. Victory. Indeed. Rigged. There's just no pleasing some people. But we do have lots more fish we can get. We do have many more fish we can get, so let's work on that. Let's work on that, shall we? So, we are going to... Ooh, platforms. Pause the game. And we're going to bring out about 5. About 5 spaces like that. We're then going to grab a big wall tank. And have max size on the wall tank. And in there, we're going to put in... we're going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4... 4 of these fox-face rabbitfish, which are neither foxes or rabbits. Since you aren't reading DMs, you might want to turn game music down. Hard to hear you sometimes. Okay, I can turn game music down. That is all good. Sounds. There we go. Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? Okay, barely changed. Okay. There we go. Okay, we'll go down the... Okay, we'll change that. Options, sound, music volume. There we go. I have the music. Is that better? How's that? Much better? Excellent, excellent. I did say that at the start. If it gets too loud, just let me know in chat. I did say that. Okay. So, we're going to get a power combi in there, and we're going to get a power filter just there as well. Not quite enough, so we're going to put in some rubble. A very... I'm annoyed that didn't work. I'm annoyed that didn't finish it. But, you know what they say, if at first you don't succeed, place down some more stuff. Oh, you weren't here at the start. Okay. Understandable, understandable. Modding Skyrim. You are modding Skyrim. Dare I ask what you are modding Skyrim with? or what you are adding to Skyrim? Dare I ask? Dare I ask? Do I dare ask? Oh. I'll put some hermit crabs in here. Now we can only fit 1, 2 thing. Okay. We're going to save that tank. We're going to save that tank, and we're going to have another small tank here. We can go 4 wide, so that's fine there. Okay. Going to get another tank here. Another wall tank. Boom, boom, boom. Move that over there. Gonna grab the Combi Mini. There we go. We're then gonna put in 5 hermit crabs. There we go, 5 hermit crabs. We're then gonna put in you know what? We can fill it with half and half chromas. 4, 5, 6. There we go. And we'll put one. You know what? We'll put one more hermit crab in there. We'll put one more hermit crab in there. Perfect. Everyone, what are you thinking of? Everyone downloads Whiterun Werewolf Dungeon 4.1. I have never played Skyrim. Okay, I have never played Skyrim, so you can't blame me. You cannot blame me. Skyrim has never been played. You cannot blame me for this. It is not my fault. I want some... I need deep water for that. I'll put some eelgrass in there. Not enough money? Uh-oh. That's problematic. That's problematic. Okay. Pause that. We're going to have to let it play a little bit to get more money. But we are going to have to put benches down at some point. Boom, boom, perfect. We're going to put down a bin there and a bin there. And I'm going to put down a drinks vendor there and a drinks machine there. Excellent. Okay, that's good. That is good. That should get us an increase in funds. I hope. I hope. Okay. Should do. You gotta go, keep up the good streaming, Fish Professor. Not a professor yet, but I hope you have fun wherever you need to go. Hey look, we got the grouper. We got the grouper. We're gonna go for the cowfish next. We'll go for the cowfish next. There we go. Yet. But yes. Hope everything goes well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. Have a good one. But now, chat, we are continuing. And we're gonna get this. We are gonna get this. So, we have... our profit margin is going up. Our profit margin is going up. Which is excellent. That is really good. Could take a quick drink. Okay. So, we've got a quick drink going. And now... we need... to think about what tanks we're going to put in next. I'll think about what tanks we put in next. And both of our eels have grown. Excellent. Perfect. Ooh. And with that, our eels aren't happy. Our eels are not happy. They have grown up and they hate us. They have grown up and they hate us. How are we going to fix that? The simple answer is we add a pump just there. Connected to that, and we get another power filter. Connected to that pump, and we're good. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. So, there's the cowfish. Excellent. We're gonna get the Dotty back. And he's going in this one. He's going in this one. We've got just enough space for him, I think. No, we don't, because he's size 3. Yep. Makes sense, makes sense. Ooh, a lionfish. Okay. We can make a lionfish tank. Yep, we can make a lionfish tank. Yeah, easy peasy. Easy peasy, chat. We can make a lionfish tank. Protein skimmer. That's what we want. Excellent. So the fun thing about protein skimmers is we can go X on that, X on that. And we want to keep it roughly the same. So we're going to get rid of all of them. We're going to get rid of all of them. And we can add in the protein skimmer. And boom. It goes straight up. Because ideally with this game, what you need to do is you need to match up your protein skimmer and your filter power. You want to keep them roughly the same. Ideally. Okay. When do I get deep wall tanks? Okay. Let's think about a lagoon tank, shall we? I've got the demoiselles that I can put in. Can't put the demoiselles in with the grouper. Because the grouper will eat anything up to size 5. So pretty much the only thing we can put in there is the fox-faced rabbitfish and the eels. Oh, there we go. There's Dotty back. Lionfish. Yeah, that works. Okay. So we've got that. Let's have a think. Let's have a think, chat. Let's have a think. So, this guy ages up in 4 days. So we've got to put, if we put him in, he's got to be in the same day as the eel. So we might put an eel in there as well. We're going to put in the longhorn cowfish as well. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Let's do that. Let's make a lagoon tank. Let's make a lagoon tank. And we're going to put the lagoon tank. We're going to get rid of all of that space. Excellent. Not quite. There we go. Perfect. And lagoon tank. Okay. Okay. Here we go. And we're going to make it 3 wide. There we go. Excellent. Probably a little bigger than we need it to be, but that's fine. A little bigger than we need it to be is fine. Okay. So we're going to go T across there. We're going to get a pump running to that one. And we're going to get the combis going first. 3 of them. And we're then going to put in a protein skin. Yes, I like that. Okay. So now we want to put in our grouper. No money. We will just bar that off for the time being. We will bar that off for the time being and unveil it when we are ready. That works. That works indeed. Okay. So we know we need caves, so we need 4 caves minimum. Well, let's put in some driftwood. Boom, boom, boom. And we'll put in a couple more pieces there. Gonna put in some rocks, because we've not got any rocks yet. There we go. Put in a shell, because we haven't got a shell yet. And what else don't we have? We don't have any kelp. We don't have any kelp, so we'll put in a few squidges of kelp. Put in a few squidges of kelp. There we go. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I like it. I like it. Okay. So now, how much money do we need? we're going to put a couple of groupers in there, okay? There we go, there's our lionfish. Last but not least, our disco mushrooms. That is what we want. Disco mushrooms are next. So, going back to where we are. Okay, so we put 2 of them in. That's going to cost like $500. Okay. $500, then we get the other things. Okay. Let's wait till we get 1,000. We'll get 1,000 and then we'll put things in. Because these guys are 100-ish. Okay, we'll wait for the day to finish at 5 and then we'll put everything in. There we go. So put in 9, 18, 27. You know what, we'll go 36. 36 in there. We will put in a couple of the groupers. There we go. And that should fill the tank. That should fill the tank. We can put in a couple of these fox-faced rabbitfish in if we need them. If we need them. In fact, what I might just do, what I may just do, is just grab them and put them in there. There we go. And then there's nothing in this one. So, boom, 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 boom. There we go. That is fine. We don't have any cockles here, so we're going to get rid of that. Put in a staff door there. And we're going to put in a cockles dispenser just there. Not enough money. Oh, 180, okay. Go for 180. Boom, there we go. Boom, cockles are done. Excellent. There we go. Okay, might need to hire another aquarist. Okay, let's hire another aquarist real quick. Let's hire another aquarist who's good at feeding. Kiki, you can do. You will do. Kiki will do. Perfect. Here we go. You're on that. Excellent. Why did you have a bad? Tank 2 is a bit lifeless. Yes, I know Tank 2 is a bit lifeless. Okay. So you cannot be housed with Dottybacks, Grammars, or Antheas, which is this column. Okay. So we can can't put you in with them. Can't put you in with the half and half Chromis though. Can put you in with the half and half Chromis though. So if we put that in with the half and half Chromis, that should work. It's a damselfish. Yes. Boom, boom, boom. You need 3 rocks. Luckily for us, we have enough space for 3 rocks. Boom, boom, boom. So we've got the Dottyback in there. And now we can just fill this tank out with Kingdom cells. There we go. Lots of Kingdom cells. Perfect. Excellent. I like it. I like it. You know what? I don't like that there's 9 of them. Have an extra one. There we go. 10 of them. And for good measure, we'll put in a few more of the hermit crabs. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Most excellent. Okay. So, that is looking good on that front. Large heater unlocked. Let's go. Okay, so pause that. We're going to pause that. Get rid of them. And we're going to get the large heater, which just does that. Excellent. And we're going to get the large filter as well, because that just does that. And because we can, we're going to get another protein skin. Boom, boom, boom. That takes us up to 76. Perfect. Perfectly balanced. Perfectly balanced. Okay. Do. Perfect. Okay. What did we need to do? Yes. The mushrooms. Okay. Right. What can we put in with the mushrooms? Flame angelfish is probably a good bet. Yeah. Flame angelfish is a good bet. In fact, we could just have butterfly fish in there. Because what are corals without butterfly fish? I don't mind that plan. I do not mind that plan at all. Okay. So, let's do... So we are going to have to expand out this side. Which is fine. That's fine. Actually, you know what we can do? Move that to there. Move them over. And we just move that to there. Put it there. Move that to there. And then we should be able to... you know what? We're going to move that tank there. Because then we can move that one over. Yes, perfect. Okay, move that over. Perfect. So we'll get another wall tank. Ooh, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be slightly problematic. Yes, it's going to be slightly problematic. Okay. Well, we are going to cross that bridge. Because now we cannot access that. Which we need to do. That is one thing that is needed. Okay. Okay, how are we going to solve this? We could just do that, but that again wouldn't work. Even though it looks good, it won't work. Okay. Okay. You know what? We can do that. We can do that, and we just replace that with a staff door. Boom, boom, boom. Jobs are good. Okay. Now, this one, first of all, we're going to put the lights in, because we need lights for the corals. Okay. So now, we're going to put our corals in. And our corals are down here. There are 130 each. 130 each. Okay. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is going to be it for now. And then we're going to fill up the rest of the tank with the butterfly fish. Perfect. Now, we do need that one, which is not great. We are on the day, though, so that is fine. We are on the day, that's fine. Okay. We have enough. The power combi will do it. How much do we need for a power combi? 200. Okay. Let's go for 200. Yes, I know they're not happy. There we go, perfect. That's 200. Excellent. And now we need a protein skimmer, which is 156. Okay. Here we go. Perfect. There we go. Okay. Got to try and get to rank 5. Okay, pause there. We need zooplankton. Okay. Oh, we got 5 grand in cash. We got 5 grand in cash. Let's go. Okay. So we want the zooplankton there. And we're going to put another green pellets there. Oh boy, there we go. Perfect. We have a lot more money to spend now, which is really nice. Really, really good. Okay. Put a shell back there. And we're going to put in a load of eelgrass. If we can. Which we can. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to grab the shell. I'll put the shell there and just put another bit of eelgrass in there. Okay, there we go. Eelgrass is in. And you don't like that because you are full. Okay, yeah. I see why you're angry. I see why you're not happy. Well, in that case, let's just buy the bullets and bring it out 5. There we go. Perfect. And wall it off. There we go. Now, while we do that, we're going to have to put a pump in here. Go like that. We could just move everything over. But that being said, literally all we're doing is adding all of that. That is all we're doing, chat. That is all we're doing. There's an ad break starting in just under 2 minutes. Chat. They're all growth reports. Excellent. Delete all growth reports. Excellent. That explains why that all went downhill. So, everything grew. Perfect. You didn't grow. You didn't grow because you haven't got enough space. Right. Okay. Right. We're going to grab a cowfish. And you are going to go somewhere I can put you. You're going in there. We'll put 2 cowfish in there. Can't put 2 cowfish in there. That is fine. We need more benches. Okay. We need more benches, so let's grab another, because that bench only goes to there. So we'll put more another bench just. In fact, you know what? We'll recess that, and we'll put a recess there. We will put a bench there and a bench there. And we will recess those as well. And we will put in a bin. And we'll put in a drink. There we go. Perfect. Now, I do need to mirror these. There, there, and there. And put the staff doors in. Perfect. Most excellent. Okay, excellent. Love that. Love that. And there we go, he's grown. Excellent. Excellent. 83. Amazing. Okay. We've nearly got the deep wall tank. We nearly have the deep wall tank. Okay. Deep wall tank. Let's go. Close. Perfect. Okay. So, we're going to move that one to just there. Connect that up. We're then going to get rid of those. And we're going to get a deep wall tank. Now, their base size is pretty big. 64. Let's go. Okay. Perfect. We are then going to build a platform up to it. Excellent. And we're going to have lionfish in there. Because lionfish are not in our aquarium yet. They get size 11. So we can put 5 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're pretty basic animals. So we can just chuck a heater in. And chuck a large filter in, and they will be happy. If I give them a protein skimmer as well. There we go. Ooh, a divider. Oh, that's nice. And toilets. Ooh, okay. Oh, we're on ad break, chat. We're on ad break. We do need rocks. We do need cabages. Perfect, we have cabages. And we're gonna put some rubble in there. And a few more rocks because, well, honestly, the lionfish love rocks. They love the coral reefs. They are a menace. They are a menace on coral reefs. Okay. 3 toilets. Well, we can get rid of that, that, that. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a toilet just there, and we're going to put a toilet just there. We're then going to grab a T-block and go like that. Block that off, block that off. Perfect, and that's 2 toilets. That is 2 toilets. And because we want to do that, we're going to break there, and we're going to put in another 2 toilets. Can I get another toilet? Thank you. And we're going to put that on there, that on there. Perfect. Wouldn't even know. Excellent. But what we do need now, chat, is a sponge sink, which is going to be just there. Meaning we need someone dedicated for cleaning. And for that, we have Flick. Flick is going to be our cleaner. There we go. Flick is our cleaner. We have a broom station, I'm pretty sure. We don't have a broom station. Oh no. Do we not have a broom station? We don't have a broom station. Here we go. And we ranked up. Let's go. Let's go, chat. We ranked up. Let's go. Okay. Harborside painting, paint nets, feather calliope, palm tree, porcupine puffer, schooling bannerfish, coral beauty, Belfast tank, blue tubular sponge, humpback snappers, and fuzzy dwarf lionfish. Okay. Okay, so we need these corals. Okay, so we know we want the corals. I want the schooling bannerfish. And we need the lights, but I want the big protein skimmer first. The big protein skimmer is going to be the big one. It's the big one we're after, chap. Okay. And here, so we need to give them a porcupine puffer. And we need this. We do need the schooling bannerfish. Excellent. Okay. See, the fun thing is we can just move our zebra moray from there, put it in the tank, and then put it back. Okay. And that works. Okay. That is good. That is good. Let's take a bite to eat, because I'm hungry. Perfect. Okay. So, once we get these schooling bannerfish, I'm going to make a big tank for them here. Which is going to be... Yep, first person mode, that's fine, we know about that. Oh, they go deep. Oh, no, they don't. It's the wrong way around. There we go. We can just have it that big. Pick next. Research. Well, we need the pufferfish, so we're going to go for the pufferfish. I didn't want that there. Okay, pause that. So we need the minimum size tank to be 30. That is 72, which I think is pretty good. And 96, that's good. I like 96. move that in. Boom, boom, boom. I'm then going to put a platform for a feeder just there, with a ladder going down. Excellent. So now we want a load of these feather cupulas. And what we're going to do is we're going to make them into a loop. Because these are schooling bannerfish. They will swim around in loops. There we go. And we are going to put down something big in the center. Probably not the nets. Net's probably the bad thing for the bannerfish. You know, we could put a cave in there. Put a couple of rock caves in there. Yeah, that'll look good. That'll look good. Okay. What size are these? These are size 5. Okay, that's annoying. Well, we need 6 plus. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? 6 isn't enough. 7, 8. Perfect. We're then going to grab a moray eel from here. Grab him, put him in there. And we're going to replace him with a small one. There we go. Small moray eel in there. So now we want the large heater. Just there. And we want the combi just there. Might have to move this out a little bit, actually. While I'm thinking about it. There we go. Excellent. There we go. So now I'm going to put in the skimmer. And we will put in another one of them. And we'll put in another skimmer. There we go. Perfect. And that is... Oh, we need different plants? Oh, okay, we need different plants. So, in that case, I'm going to go 1... You know what, we can delete one of the caves. Delete one of the caves. Put back that feather cupula, because I like it there. We'll then put in a little bit of eelgrass there. And we'll put in a couple of sea lettuces. There we go, we have our toadstools. Excellent. A couple of sea lettuces just there. Excellent, I like that. Boom, boom, boom. Large protein skimmer, excellent. Power pump time. Power pump is where it's at, chat. Power pump is where it's at. We get the large protein skimmer there. And what we can do now is we can go X on that one. There we go. And we can get rid of those. And we can put that protein skimmer. And that should cover us. Excellent. There we go. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. Done. And if you look, schooling bannerfish, they are just swimming around in the school. Look at them go. That is why we like having the loop, because they will just loop. They will just run loops around you, which is cool. Okay. Hi Nexie, welcome back. Good to see ya. How you doing? How have you been? Hope you're doing well. Okay, we are going to get another tank, I think. Because we now have porcupine puffers, which is excellent. And we're going to get the coral beauty. So we're going to go 4. We want a... Not a big tank, but not a small tank either. So let's do that. We'll do that size tank. I like that. I like that. Pause that. 4. Move that over. Excellent. We will then put a platform down and a ladder going up. We then want... where are they? Porcupine puffers. Okay. So, 8, 16, 24. So that's enough for half of what we have. And that should do us for now. What we are going to do is, because the 48, we're just going to put down a heater. We're going to put down a large filter. And we're going to put down a large protein skimmer. And that will cover everything. We will not have to worry about anything. Boom, boom, boom. You know what? We will put nets somewhere. We'll put some nets in somewhere. Because you know what? The nets would look quite nice in this one. There we go. We'll put the nets in there. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Some nets at the back. Excellent. Now, so we've got these dividers. We have these dividers, so we can literally just make it half a tank. So you just have to look in. No! No! Ooh, cramp in the foot is not good. Cramp in the foot is not nice. I hate that. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Foot cramp is the worst. Ooh. Hopefully you're able to stretch it out quite well. Hopefully you're able to get some good stretches in. Okay. Yeah. Is it feeling any better now? Hopefully it is. Here we go. Put a coral beauty in there. That works. Yeah, I've had foot cramp before and it sucks. It sucks. Okay, we are doing okay. A lot of things are breaking, unfortunately, but that is fine. Okay. All of our lionfish have grown up, and that other moray eel has grown up. Excellent. Delete all growth reports. Excellent. Perfect. So we've got the corals, and we need to wait for him to grow up. These guys to grow up. And this one will grow up in 3 days, which is perfect. 3 days, that is perfect. Okay. Do 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 do. Why did I get a ping? That is why I got a ping. Okay, that's fine. Hey, we got the sponge. We got the sponge. And we are gonna get the snapper, I think. We're gonna go for the snapper next. There's the power lights and the Belfast tank. Where are we gonna put this Belfast tank? That is a very good question. That is a very, very good question. Okay. So, for starters, we're going to put our lights down. So we want our power lights just there. Oh, excuse me. And we're going to grab our toadstool corals. And we're going to put them in there. Boom, boom, boom. Like that. Oh, hun, I'm so sorry you got to wake up in 3 hours. But yeah, you try and get some sleep, okay? Try and get some sleep. Hopefully, because I'm assuming it's working 3 hours. And if it is working 3 hours, I hope it goes well for you, hun. I hope it goes well. Okay, grab that out of there, and that in there. I'm gonna move that in there. Excellent. I'm gonna grab some more power lights on this one. And we're gonna add in some more of our corals, which are the blue tubeless sponge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. We are going to need some of the zooplankton, so we're going to put some zooplankton over here. Okay. Yeah, hopefully you're able to get some good sleep, Mexi. Hope you're able to get some good sleep. Okay, how are we doing for making sure everything gets fed? That's the main thing at the moment, making sure everything gets fed. Because if not everything gets fed, then we start having things die on us. At which point we're going to have to get another aquarist in here. I think we're going to have to get a new aquarist. We need another aquarist. We need another aquarist. Yeah, risk of death. We need another aquarist. 100%. Okay. Flick, you're doing that. Cleaning is going to be your highest priority. You are not going to have orange. You are not going to have orange. And Flick, you are only going to do orange. There we go. Okay, that should work. That should work. Okay. Okay, hopefully that works. I hope. I'm going to priority feed that one. Okay. I may just have to get a new aquarist because, yeah, everything's looking down. Oh, I haven't got cockles over here. Really? Uh-oh. Okay. Cockle dispenser there. Yes, I like that. Okay. Okay. You are going to that. Okay, yeah, we just need another aquarist. Okay. You know what? You've been taken off that. You've been taken off that. Advanced. You can do everything. You can do everything. You can do everything. And you know what? We're just going to get a new one. We're just going to get another dedicated feeder. And that is Nigel. Perfect. Nigel, help feed. There we go. Hopefully nothing is dying. I really hope nothing is dying. Hey, with the lionfish. Okay. Okay. You still need to grow one day. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is... You know what? You know what might be easier, chat? Is if... we have... So we've got cockles there. That one is orange pellets. I think I'm going to put down an orange pellet feeder here. Because these are also orange. Yeah, that's all orange pellets as well. It stops them moving back and forth to there. These ones are mussels. So we'll put down a mussel feeder here. There we go. That one is green pellets, so we're going to have to put down a green feeder there as well. Green pellets. There we go. So green pellets there as well. You know what? We'll put the green pellets just there. Will make it difficult for them to get up, but that shouldn't be an issue. Because especially if we do this. If we do this, chat. There we go. That works well. Because it means everyone can still get up. Here we go. Okay. That, I think, works well. Porcupine puffers grew. Excellent. Excellent. Heyo! Hi, Evie. How you doing? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. But yeah, we're playing a little game called Megaquarium, and there are many, many fish. Many, many fish. In fact, we are going to sell a fish. We're going to do what aquarium people do and just transfer. We're going to transfer a fish. Can you eat one? I mean, actually, yes. There are species you can eat in here. What can you eat? Which species do I know you can eat? I know you can eat lionfish, which are these ones here. Those ones can be eaten. What else can be eaten? The eel, I think you can eat, and you can also eat the pufferfish. You can eat the pufferfish. Wouldn't recommend it because fugu. Fugu and the toxins they produce. Would not recommend it, but it is possible. Okay. And star polyps. This is what we need. So we need 1, 2, 3, and I'll put one more over there. Gonna nom the fish, are you? Okay, we're gonna put down, just to make sure this one is nice and comfy. We need more stuff. Okay, so we're gonna put down a large filter should be attached to that one. Yep. Perfect. Our water quality is excellent. Okay. And that is our little aquarium. That is our little aquarium. And that is number 3 done. So now we get to go to job number 4. And job number 4 has issues. Job number 4 has issues because we have cold water now. We have cold water fish now. Okay, we're going to start with the rank 4 stuff, and we're going to get the... Evie, which one would we like? Do we want the fox-faced rabbitfish, the panther grouper, or the blue-knuckle hermit crab? Which one do we want to research? Which one do we want to research? Fox-faced rabbitfish it is. Okay. Ah. That was a big bit of food. I need a drink after that. Okay, that's better. That is better. Okay. So, for this one, we're going to change up the layout, because this layout is not nice. I don't like this layout. I do not like this layout. So, we're going to, for starters, we're going to put a couple of toilet blocks here. And I'm going to move that. And yes, I know it's going to seem strange at first, but that is what we do. We do things strangely. We're going to put in a... I'm going to put that tank there. Yep, that tank there. And then we're going to move all of this. So we're doing a bit of a reorganize first. All of that just there. Move that to there and do that like that. And you've got a nice double window that you can see everything, and everything can get fed there. Which is excellent, I like that. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing over here, where we're going to have that tank. We're going to move that one so it's not quite in the way. We want a gap of 3, roughly. So we're going to have that one there. And then going to move that to there. That one can still reach. We're going to move. Because thankfully, moving things doesn't cost any money. And right now, we only have under 4K. We have under 4K stuff, so we need to keep our funds in check. I'm going to move this one and have that one there. So we're doing roughly the same thing. Roughly the same thing. Now we're going to have that there and that there. Okay. And all of our stuff is going to be kept out of the way. So all of our background stuff is going to be kept out of the way. So no one can see it. There we go. Because apparently seeing the internal workings of aquariums is not good. I don't know why that is the case. Seeing the internal workings of aquariums should be pretty fun. You see how everything's done, how everything's taken care of. But no, in this game it is not. It is not agreed upon. Okay. And with this, we have plenty of room for expansion. So we can expand out here, we can expand here, and we can have a big center tank in the middle. Plus, we have all this backstage space. And for starters, we're going to get rid of all unnecessary things. Like all these walls. All of these walls are just... Not those walls. Not those walls. Oops. That's fine. We'll bring them back. We'll bring them back. Okay. So, we're going to attach that one to there, and we're also going to attach that to there. Okay. So, we have a tank size of 72. So, we've got way too many heaters. So, we're going to attach that to there. And we're going to attach that one to there. Okay. Perfect. Okay, yeah, I like that. The fun thing is you can do this like that, and it works so much nicer. It works so much nicer. Okay. Perfect. So we have that like that. Okay. We need... Oh, we only have basic pumps. Oh, no. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We can deal with this. We can deal with this. You can go there. Actually, no. I need that. I need that way free. I need that way free. Do we have the large filter? Yes, we do. Excellent. Okay. That is all of that sorted. Okay. Good. 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 Okay, so next thing we want is all of this food to be accessible. So you only need orange food. Okay. And you don't have anything in you. Okay. Oh, excuse me. So we need orange food over here. Why did I pick that up? When did the orange food being picked up? The orange food. So the orange food there. We can get rid of those. We're going to put down a second orange food. And this orange food is going to go just there. We don't actually need that, so that's fine. We need green food, which is going to be here. And we need cockles. Now there's no green food over there, so we can leave that there. We need that one to be there, and that is good. And we're going to need something in with that tank. So, specifically this tank. So we're going to put in 4 yellow tang. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And because we can, we're then going to put some protein skimmers in. And that is going to bump up our water quality something tremendous. Okay. So that is all there. We've got a tool station just here, which is going to live there. Got another tool station, which is going to live there. Probably shouldn't have that living there, but that's fine. We are going to remove that and put in a staff door. Excellent. We've got plenty of these benches. So we're going to have one there, and we'll have one just here. We'll have one just there for now. We have a vending machine there. We'll put a vending machine there. And we will have a bin there and a bin there. Excellent. Now that should, in theory, work. Let's have a look at our employees. Okay. Oh, goody. Gift shop stuff. Okay. So, you're going to be good at fixing. You are going to be feeding. Fixing is going to become your priority. Excellent. Okay. Let's start this one. And in theory... Okay, we want the... power pump. We want the power pump. Immediately. Okay. Here, what we're going to do... You know what? Kind of want to get zones. Kind of want to start zoning things, but at the same time I don't. At the same time I don't. There needs to be more stuff in here. There's nothing good in here. There's nothing that you can see in here. Okay. Let's put some sea grapes in. We're going to be really renovating this place. An anchor. And a few small rocks. Perfect. I love that. Like that. Okay. Now in this one, we're going to put in some coral. Not some coral, some seagrass. And we're going to put in a couple of barrels just there. And we're going to put in a feather capula. In here, we're going to put in a couple of sea lettuces. Great for them dugong lovers. And we're going to put another one in there. And you know what? I think we're in need of a theme. I think we're in need of a theme, and I think we're going to go Harborside. Now, how do we make it the actual theme? Default. There we go. Okay, so should be able to just do this and go and paint everything. Oh, it's gonna be a nightmare. Painting everything. There we go. That's all that painted. Paint all of that. So grateful that we can just do bulk paint on the floor. That is really nice. Okay. And for the back of house stuff, we're going to make it a little bit interesting with the wooden floorboards. Here we go. Thankfully, painting stuff doesn't cost any money. And for that, I am eternally grateful. Okay. And now we want to Harborside all of these walls. Perfect. And you. There we go. There we go. Very nice. I like that. I like that a lot. And we do have the dividers. We do have dividers. Ooh. Oh, I know what we can do with dividers, chat. Oh, for when we get gift shop. Oh, we can... Oh, we can... Oh. Okay, chat, we're going to be cooking this time. We're going to be cooking this time. Okay. We are going to be cooking with this. Oh yeah, we're going to be cooking. We are going to cook with this. Okay. Take another bite full of food. That has been here since stream started, so I probably need to eat it. Oh yeah. Here we go. Speaking of food, chat. Speaking of food, there we go. Okay. That is pretty good. We do not have any cleaning. Okay. Okay, we need cleaning stuff. Okay, sponge sink there, and a broom stand there. And we don't have any staff capable of cleaning. Okay. So, Dante, you are our cleaner. Dante, you are our cleaner. No, not platform. That one. Okay. So, we need the cuckoo wrasse, and that's fine. We're collecting these fish first. We're collecting those fish first, and we still have a lot of these things to unlock and put in our aquarium. Okay, so let's have a look. What have we got in here? 2 royal grammars. 2 of the black bar soldier fish. Okay. Right. Okay. In here, got 2 of these and 2 of those. We are going to put in another... We haven't got any of those. Okay. Well, in that case, we're going to put in another porcupine puffer. Another porcupine puffer is going in there. Now you... We could put some more in there. But 1 more black bar soldier fish in there. Like that. And we have 1 Arabian dotted bat. Where are you? You're in there. Well, I'm putting more of you in there. There we go. 4 of them in there. And we have the space, so we're going to put some orchid dotty backs in there as well. Perfect. That works. Everything is green. Excellent. Love that. Love that. Okay. Are going to need to increase this, though. Which is where we have the pump. This is why we have a pump system. So now we can come over here, grab the protein skimmer, and go boom, 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 done. There we go. Fox-faced rabbitfish. Next, we're going to get the grouper. I'm going to get the grouper next. This is going well, I think. He's able to make it all the way through. And he's able to feed everything. Oh, hang on. Move you to there. I'm going to move you back 1. And attach. There we go. Perfect. There we go. He's now got less distance to walk. He's got less distance to walk, so that should, in theory, work. It should work. In theory, chat. In theory. Okay. Okay, so. We have... What's not in aquarium? The bannerfish and the humpback snapper. Okay. So it needs a space of 96. 96! Okay. What's the biggest tank we can get? Biggest tank is a 112. Biggest tank is a 112. Okay. Interesting. Pokemon Puffer is growing. Excellent. And you need more stuff. Perfect. Boom. Put that to there. Move that to there. And we'll put a protein skimmer there. Everything will be fine. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay, so. Panther grouper. Excellent. Let's get the hermit crab. Now, what was I saying? We can put in the panther grouper. Because that's size 1 to 6. This is 1 to 5. So we can put the panther grouper in with the snapper. I'm not opposed to that. I am not opposed to that. I'm just going to get Verity. Okay, so we want a 96 size. So 16, 32, 54. And then 2 of them is 28, which is enough. So 3 humpback snapper and 2 panther groupers will fit nicely in a deep wall tank. And I think the deep wall tank in question is going to be here, I think. Oh, we need more space. Okay. We need a lot more space. Okay, so that is our deep wall tank. So we're going to move that one to just... Oh, it's out of range of everything? That's not good. Out of range of everything. Well, that goes to that. Okay. Well, that goes there. That goes there. Not really the best solution we have come up with. That is the wrong tank. That one needs to be on that one. Okay. Cool. Fixed. Okay. So now we're going to remove this and put it there. Isn't helpful for us. Here we go. No, not shipwreck. Not shipwreck. We want harborside. Harborside, just there. Okay, so we want 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And we want 2 of the panther groupers. Perfect. Okay. Okay. How is this going to affect anything? It's going to affect everything pretty chronically. So, we're going to make a little staff room there. Let's put a little staff door in there. And we can move these tools in here. And they're just completely out of the way. They're just completely out of the way. There we go. Okay, so they're completely out of the way. Excellent. This repair station can go there. Okay, so you need mussels and those, which are sand eels. Okay. So, sand eels there. And we will put mussels right there as well. Now we're going to need a platform just there, and a ladder getting up to it there. Okie dokie. Next thing we need is pumps and stuff. So, I'm going to pull out 3 from that side. Pull out 3 from that side, and we're going to need 2 of the heaters. We're going to need 1 of the large filters, and we're going to need 1 of the small protein skimmers. Yes. And we're going to put them all as shipwreck. Excellent. Okay. Now, we need cave systems. We need caverns. So I'm going to put 1 of them there. We're going to put a driftwood one there as well. And because these are bigger fish, we're going to put... No, the nets are going to go in the cold water stuff. The nets go in the cold water stuff. We're going to put in... So we can put in a palm tree. We cannot put in a palm tree. So, let's go with a conch right there. And we'll go with a shell just there. Then we're going to put in some sea grapes. 1, 2, 3. We will then put in a sea lettuce or 2. Boom, boom, boom. And that should do us. That should do us. I should have not put them in today. That's fine. Well, we have 2 aquarists now, so that should be fine. We should be fine with this. I do not see a problem with this. Okay. Okay. This is fine. This is, in fact, fine. Hermit crabs, let's go. Okay. Let's go with the cuckoo wrasse. Get the cuckoo wrasse going first, because this is the one we need for this. Okay. And for this one, I think we're going to have a lagoon tank. Yeah, so a lagoon tank for this one. Okay. Let's put some arrows down, actually. Let's put a couple of arrows down, just to get people looking this way. There we go. Perfect, okay. Hey, more puffers have grown, excellent. Let's go. Pufferfish 1, that's fine, excellent. We are good. They're in need of bathrooms. Okay. They're in need of a bathroom, so let's accommodate them. Let's accommodate the bathroom. And what we'll do is we'll open up that little space. And we will put in a bathroom right there. Probably not the best place to put it. Scratch that. No, definitely the worst place to put it. But I did it anyway. I did it anyway, and I did it my way. There we go. Perfect. And that covers pretty much all of the area. Probably gonna have to put one there as well. But that's fine. For now, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine for them as well. We are going to put down another bench here. Another bench just there. Okay. Perfect. Excellent. Ooh. Okay, let's get another repair person. Who's good at fixing? You're good at fixing. And you're not going to do any cleaning. Okay. Perfect. Tobias, I feel like you need to prioritize gift shop. Tobias, you're going to prioritize gift shop, and you're not going to do the advanced stuff. Yes. Here we go. Perfect. Okay. Let's hope we can get these fixed before the end of the day, because that is not great. Take next research. We're going to get the starfish. Okay. Oh yeah, she's on it. She's on it. Olive is on it. There we go. Olive is on it. Okay. Okay, it's going well. It's going well. Okay. What do we got? Panther grouper has grown. One of our staff is about to level up. Let's go. Our cleaner leveled up. Excellent. panther groupers. Delete all. Perfect. And you guys are fine because you are size 9. And you grow up in 1 day. Excellent. Okay. Okie dokie. Chat, we're doing well. Okay. Good. There's the power pump. Excellent. Let's get the large protein skimmer in here. Okay. So, there we go. There's the humpback snappers grown. And Wade leveled up our feeder. Excellent. Okay. So, what we are going to do is we're going to move... In fact, no, we're just going to delete these. Okay, we're going to delete them. We're going to move all of these. Temporarily, mind you. Temporarily. And we're going to see how big of a lagoon tank we can get. Perfect. That is exactly the size we wanted. Well, not exactly the size we wanted, but the size we wanted. Okay. We're going to open up this space. Because now we're going to have a big loop. We're going to do a big loop now. Okay. And we're going to harborside all of this. Okay. So, what to do is we're going to have that. We're going to have that just there. And that one's actually going to stay there. So we may as well have 2 lagoon tanks here. May as well. May as well. Okay. So we're going to move that to there. Let me change that. That's fine. That's there, and that's there. Excellent. We'll put that there as well. You know what? We'll move them all forward one. Actually, no, we won't. No, we won't. We'll put the bench there. Put the bench there. That works. We put the bench there, and then... I can't put that there. Do that, and then do that. Excellent. Okay. And that's what allows everything to be accessed. Having said that, I am going to move everything up. Okay. Let's add in these, and boom, boom, boom. There we go. Perfect. So we could have one there, a tank there, but I don't think we will. I think we'll just have tanks going down here, this side. Okay. I just realized you can't see my cursor. That's fine. That is fine. Okay. So, we need more chill stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up this section. Open up this section and move that to just there. So that it is out of the way and in that area. And we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Okay, so now... we don't actually have a way in there. Ah, that's problematic. Well, that can be solved very easily by going delete on that. And we just put a staff door in. There we go. Staff door in there. Excellent. So, now we want the cold water stuff. Now we want... got size 10, so we can probably put about... We'll put 4 of them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that is our cold water stuff. Now we're going to need a rocky overhang. Put that there. Perfect. And we're going to need pumps. So we're going to put a big pump in here. And that one is going to be about as far back as we can get it. Which is about there. Excellent. So we're going to put in a large filter there. We're going to put in a protein skimmer. Soon to be upgraded to a big skimmer. And we're going to put in a few of the basic chillers. We don't have enough money for the basic chillers. How much is the basic chillers? 74. One more of the basic chillers, please. Money. There we go. Money. There we go. Perfect. And there's cockles there. We are going to get another cockles dispenser just here. Because we can. It's only 180. Require 180. There we go. Excellent. Now, why did you... One of you didn't like this exhibit. Who was it? Where are you? Okay. One of them didn't like it, but okay, I can't find them. We're going to put some nets in here. Because the nets are pretty much a staple in this type of aquarium. It's pretty much a staple. And boom, boom, boom. There we go. Got some nets in there. Starfish. Excellent. And some pollock. We are going to put the starfish straight in. Because the cuckoo wrasse don't eat starfish. So, 14, we can put 3 starfish in. Yes, we'll put 3 starfish in. Not enough money. Well, there we go. We've got 3 starfish going in. That's fine. Perfect, as it were. The ad break is starting in about 1 minute, chat. About 1 minute till the ad break. Okay. See, now this is looking nice. This is looking quite nice. Definitely some things that need to be worked out, but that's fine. Okay, what grew up? Tobias leveled up. Excellent. You can level up fixing. We've not got any gift shop stuff yet. We've got no gift shop stuff. Oh, we need 2 more cuckoo wrasse. Oh boy. Okay. There we go. There it is. Okay. We are rank 6. Excellent. Large chiller, ancient gate, and pitted column. Ooh. And we get pirate paint. Okay. Aha. Gift shop stuff. Now, here's hoping. So we have... these grow up to be size 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 60... So 60 in there. That's problematic. Because those will be... We then have 22, and we've got way too many. We got enough space for 1, maybe 2. So, but that's not an issue, actually. It's not actually an issue if we think correctly. If we think correctly. Tourism board. You had me at donation. And no obligation trial. Let's go! Okay, so first things first, let's add in a couple of pieces of driftwood. Just to give these guys enough. The next thing we're going to do... Aha, there we go. Gift shop stuff. So, this is where things are going to come into play. This is where things are going to come into play, chat. We're going to put the pollock in here. We're going to have another tank like this, and we're going to have pollock in it. Yes. Okay, so we want that to be moved over, that to be moved over, and that to be moved over. So now we want the dividers. Blocks movement allows the objects on the other side to continue to be viewed. Okay. Which is perfect. So we can do 2 there. And we can do 2 here. And we will do full walls there. And on this side, we will put in... where is it? Hello? Where's guidebooks? Oh, right, that's right. Gift shop. Gift shop stuff is there. Okay, so we'll put that there. And we'll put the gift shop supply just there. And we'll go remove that. And move that to just there. Excellent. So now our gift shop person will have to go in and restock. And there we go. So all of our gift shop stuff will go on that side. Excellent. We'll get the coral. Okay. Pollock time. And for this, we're going to have another lagoon tank like that. We're going to go for another power pump. And in this case, it's going to be just there for that one. And you know what? We are going to add that one to it. So actually, let's move that to there. If we move that one to there, we can plug that in there. And then we can just add more chillers to there. Yes, that is good. Okay, so we'll pick up the 2 starfish and they will go in there. And we will then put in... Oh, these are 16. So each one of them is 30. Yeah, so 30, 60. That gives us 28 left over, so we can get 2 more. So we can get 4 of these. 1, 2, 3. Turbot. A turbot, you say? Now, he's interesting. He gets to size 19. You know what? We'll put him in here as well. We'll put him in there as well. Yeah, because that's 14, 30. So both of these 4, when grown up, the pollock and the starfish will get to size 60, which gives us 22 left over. And when this guy is size 19, he will be fine. So 5 days for them. And his max consumption is 1 to 7. He will be 7 after 1 day. That is fine. That is fine. If needs be, we can switch them over. Yeah. Okay, that is good. We need some decoration in here. And for this, we're going to put in a big pitted column. We're then going to have a look, and we're going to get an ancient gate in there, and some pirate booty. I don't know why I said it like that. I do not know why I said it like that. Okay. That. We'll put some more. We'll put some more kelp in there. Kelp's a nice cold water thing. It's a nice cold water thing, and we'll put some eelgrass in there. We'll put some eelgrass around the edge. I like that. There we go. And what we can do is then move that bench over to there, and that one to there. And boom, boom, boom. We have our centerpiece. We have our centerpiece aquarium. Okay. All 3 of our starfish have grown. Excellent. So, if we now look at this, starfish are size 7. The turbot is in 4 days. These are in 5 days. Okay. That is fine. We can deal with that. A protein skimmer. Let's go. Padded bench. Okay, so we've got the protein skimmer. We have the protein skimmer. So. What do we do? Well, we are going to combine things. So we're going to go delete, delete, delete. And we're going to grab the large protein skimmer. Just there and just there. And we're going to do the same thing over here, but instead we're going to go delete, delete, delete that. We're then going to put a big power pump here. Connect that to it and connect that to it. Delete that, delete that. Excellent. We'll then put down another large heater. That covers all of that. And we will put down a large protein skimmer. And that has enough for all of them. Perfect. Love it. Okay. And that is pretty much everything. That is pretty much everything. So, what do we got to do for this one? Sell books. They're selling passively. That's good. Okay, our daily revenue needs to go up, so we need more fish. What fish have we not got in the aquarium? Schooling bannerfish. Okay. Okay. That is a very easy one to get. That is a very easy one to get. Excellent. Okay. So, schooling bannerfish, we're going to put here. We're going to put here. And for this one, we're going to make it a... I'm going to bring that out like so. And the tank is going to be an observer tank. Okay. There we go. That is 60. That is nice. Okay, 60 is nice. 60 is good. We're going to put a staff door just there and a staff door just there. So 60 is good. Okay, okay. That one is going to be right there, and we're going to have a ladder going off both sides. Okay. Just so it's easier for them. Just so it's easier for them. Okay. Let's put in our schooling bannerfish. So we need 6 of them, so let's fill this one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we've got 12 of them. We need 24 grass. 24 grass. Well, that's a nice one. That's another nice one. Hopefully I've got enough grass to do this. I do. I do. We've got these. We do. We got plenty. Plenty. And we have enough to put a shell in the corner. We got a shell in the corner. Okay. So, we're going to get a... This is the only one that's going to have a small pump, because we don't need anything bigger. Okay, so large heater just there. Perfect. We're then going to put a large filter on it. And a large protein skimmer. And boom, boom, boom. There we go. That one is done. And we're going to grab a green pellets. And we're going to put the green pellets just there. And we're going to recess that in the wall. So they can come in, walk in, grab it, and go. I like that. There we go. Look at it go! Love it. Love it. There we go. We got the coral. A message. Okay, that's fine. Interested in some cuttlefish. Ooh, cuttlefish. Okay, okay. Interesting. That'll be a good one. And French angelfish. Okay. So we need to get the French angelfish. The French angelfish are here. But we're getting them fairly quick-ish, so we should be pretty good for that. We should be pretty good for that. Okay. Okie dokie. We don't have any food or anything over here, so. Got one bathroom. We need more food. Okay. So we're going to put down a drinks machine there, a food machine there, and we're going to put down a bin just there. Excellent. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to grab that one there, move that over, And we're going to chuck a toilet there. Perfect. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot, chat. I like it a lot. It's going well. Okay, picnics research. Well, we wanted the French angelfish, so we may as well get the French angelfish. We've got to get what we've got to give one away to get the cuttlefish. You know what? Or we could just go to the next place. We could just go to the next place. Okay. I did not realize that was the win condition. I did not realize that one was the win condition. But we are getting towards the end of stream. We are getting towards the end of stream, so we're gonna start the next one. Okay, we're gonna start the next one, and we will save halfway through. I think that's fair. I think that is fair. Here we go, Napolos. An abandoned theatre. We have to turn into an aquarium. Okay. So, how do we want to do this, chat? How do we want to do this? Well, first of all, I want to expand this. I want to expand that, and I want to put these seatings like this. So there's ample seating along the edges, because we can do a lot with some symmetry over here. We can do a lot with symmetry. Okay. That is good. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna move that to there. That to there. And what we can do, actually, while we're thinking about it, is we have these dividers. Meaning, we can put all those dividers up, move everything in show, and we will get points for them. We will get points for them even though they are out of range. Which I think is really nice. Okay, so we have that. I'm going to move these over here for the time being, because we don't need them. They are extras for now. Okay, so we need 24 different animals. Okay, so first off, we're going to start with the deep tanks. Now, if we go like that, doesn't get us a lot. Doesn't get us a lot. But I'm thinking we could have galleries. I'm thinking we have galleries. Yeah, we do that. And we do that. I like that. I like that. We go platform to there. That's there, that's there. And then we move that one there. And we put a staff door just there. Another staff door there, and another staff door there, and we'll press T and go like that, and cover all of them. Now, we need... I'm actually going to move them over slightly. I'm going to move these over slightly, just so we have enough space. Okay. What fish do we have? We have many fish. Okay. Good to know. So you're an issue with starfish. That's fine. You are not a starfish. You are a coral. You're a crustacean, you are fine. What size tank we got? 112. That's a lot of space. That is a lot of space. So, let's get one eel. Okay. One eel. That is 9. 2 of these is 27. We then want one of those and one of those, and that is 33. You are an issue to soft coral, so you cannot go in there. You're an issue to stony coral, clam, and gorgonians. You are a soft coral, so I cannot put the Arabian butterfly in there. You can go in there, though. Coral grouper. can't put in there, that's fine. So let's put in, what did I say, 33, 43, 53, 63. Anything a wimp? Yes, okay, so I can't put the bully in there. So 63, put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in there. And we'll put 6 of the grammars in there. 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And that should be enough, because we're going to put the coral in here as well. So we're going to put 1 coral there, and a little coral grove there. And we'll make it 6, just to round it out. Okay. That is nice. That is nice. I like that. Now we have to make everything work, which is going to be 2 of them. It's going to be 1 of them. And it's going to be a large protein skimmer. That is not quite enough. Not quite enough. We need the power lights as well. Okay, the power lights are expensive. The power lights are so expensive. Yeesh. Not expecting to be that expensive. Okay. We'll put in cave. Cave in the back there. Eesh, that was an expensive cave. That was a very expensive cave. Okay. That does that, and it brings us up. Excellent. Okay. Eesh. Okay, we need lots of food. Oh, we need so much food. We need so much food. We need so much food. Oh no. Chat, we may have made a mistake. Mistakes may have been made. Because we still need to hire aquarists. Okay, who's our best feeder? You're our best feeder. You are our best fixer. You're good at everything. Sven, I like you. You're good at everything. That should do for now because I've not got anything else. And we need money. We need $2,000 worth of stuff. Yeesh. Yeesh. Okay. Do I have those benches? I don't have those benches, so I can't sell them. Do I have access to? I got access to the palm trees. I've got access to all of those decorations. Okay. We're actually going to sell all these decorations. I know I said we're going to make them into a thing, but we are selling them and that tank. Selling them and that tank. I'm going to get rid of... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to get rid of the cannon. Oh well. Oh well, we got rid of the cannon. Oh well. Woe is me. Woe is me. That's fine. And we'll just block off this section for now. And... okay. Literally, the only thing I'm focusing on now is the power lights. There we go. Okay. That's good. And what else can we get? We can get the mussels. Can't get anything else. Okay. So we get the mussels. Okay. Okay, so we want to do that. Press Alt. Perfect. Okay, so we have enough now for the cockles. There we go. And the last thing... ooh! The epaulette shark! The epaulette shark! Let's go! Okay. But we are going to get the starfish first because it's the cheaper one. Guidebook. So we can get a little bit extra money. Okay, we want the zooplankton next. So we need 240. We need 240 coins, please, before the end of the day. There we go, thank you. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Everything is happy. Everything is happy, chat. Everything is happy. We've got 8 different species, all in this one tank. Could definitely use a little bit more in there, but it's pretty nice. Okay. Okay. We got a little bit of money now. And with a little bit of money, we can do this. So we're gonna break open that, break open that. Open that one. We're then gonna go in here, grab some toilet in there. Then we're gonna grab a food. Haven't got the money for food. Haven't got the money for food. Haven't got the money for drinks. Yep, I know. You're leaving me because you don't like that. Okay, there's drinks. Perfect. And let's get food. Oh, hang on. I need a bin. I need a bin first. A bin first. Okay. Perfect. Now we need the food. Now we need food. There we go. We got food. Excellent. Herbivore habitats. Okay. 3 different green pellet eaters. We can do that. In fact, we have done that. We have done that straight away, chat. That was very easy, and we're back on cost for money. Perfect. Perfect. We are back in. We are back in the green. We are back in green. Okay. So, because we're back in green, we're going to do that and that. Put more food down here. Some more bins. And we're going to put in... you know what, we're going to leave that. We're just going to go there. Cut open those, and we're going to put 2 bathrooms in there. One there. And one there. I like that. And because we can, we'll do that and that, so that the people sitting don't actually see them. Okay. Excellent. I like that. Chat, I like that a lot. Okay. Okie dokie. You guys need places to sit. So, let's bring them over. We've still got 3 grand. We still have 3 grand, chat. So, let's do this again. Boom, boom, boom. We have the big tank. And for the big tank, we're going to need lots of heaters. Not in aquarium. We are going to have lionfish in here. Actually, are we going to have lionfish? No. No, we are not. We're not. We're going to have the butterfly fish and a coral grouper. So we're going to have a single coral grouper in there for 9. And we're going to have a few Arabian butterfly fish. 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be blue. And they're going to move that one to there. And we're going to grab, before we do anything, we're going to grab the sponge pellets so that they can be fed. Okay, so now we want the large filter. There we go. We don't have a toolkit. We do not have a toolkit. I'm just realizing this. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. So the next thing we want is... Yeesh. Okay. We need 3. That is a driftwood cave, which is 74. Okay. Driftwood cave is in. We need rocks and we need plants. Okay. The first thing we do is try and go for the protein skimmer. No, we'll go for that. Yeah, I know we're gonna get... Eek! Negative money. Negative money, that's not good. Negative money is not good. Okay, it's good. We still need 6 of them. Okay. So we still need 6 plants, which I think is going to have to be, cost effectively, the sea lettuce. Go 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there we go. And we just need this protein skimmer now. We just need this protein skimmer. So if we can get 156, we're good. If we can get 367, I'll be very happy. Which we can. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. Done, done, done. And we need tool station for 51. Tool station time. Okay. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Tool station has been acquired and it is being fixed. Amazing. Amazing. And now we have excellence. We have excellence. Okay, so let's bring this over to there. Let's then grab in a sponge sink. Why are you unhappy? Shoala's exhibit. Okay. We'll get that next time. We'll get that next time. But we need a cleaner. We've got no cleaners. So, you, Isla, you are a feeder. You are not a feeder, you are a cleaner for today. Isla is cleaning. Oh, something grew up. Something grew up. Ooh! Okay. Bartlett Antheas. I am not opposed to that. Okay, we need more of that. Okay. Okay, we need more stuff for that, so let's get a basic pump. Attach it to that. And we will get a small one of them, and we'll get a small protein skimmer. So we're not losing it by much. We're not losing it by much. Okay. We will get some more velvet hornweed in there. When we have enough money. When we have enough money, we'll put some more velvet hornweed in there. There we go. Perfect. That looks good. What do we got? And all of them are grown. Excellent. Perfect. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. Okay. We win when we get to rank 7. Okay. Interesting. Okay. That is entirely doable. That is entirely doable. However, chat, it is 9 o'clock. It is 9 o'clock, and I think this is where we're going to end it. I think this is where we're going to end it. So, we'll just pause it there. We'll press escape, and we will save game. And we will do a new save. And this is stream. Here we go. We have a new save. But yeah, that, I think, is going to do it for today. I hope you've all enjoyed. I have very much enjoyed playing Megaquarium with all of you. Hopefully it's been fun, educational, and most importantly, it's been calm and cozy. Fingers crossed that it's been calm and cozy. It is one of my all-time favorite games. It honestly is. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Because it's nice. It's nice, and it scratches that itch I have. It scratches an itch I have. So yes, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have had a fantastic time, and I hope you have a fantastic day. I am going to go and have some sleep, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everyone. In fact, before we go, let's see if there's anyone streaming. Is there anyone streaming that we can raid? Is there anyone streaming that we can raid? No, there is not. There's no one else playing Megaquarium, which is interesting. No one else playing Megaquarium. Okay, then we will not raid out. We will not raid out. Okay. But yes, thank you all for watching. I hope you've had a fantastic time, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everyone. Bye!